everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Taylah and I make scrunchies and bows. I've been doing so for 11 years now. In today's video, I'm going to be filming, I guess, a 7-step process. I feel like this will be part 1. I don't know how many parts there'll be, but I'm going to guess there's 7 because I have 7 different phases on this sheet. And I feel like I'll just do one video per phase because otherwise it might get really long. Aim that I'm aiming for is to restock the website and reopen. At the moment, I have been closed for 5 weeks now. Yeah, so I've got like no income coming in from the online store. So I have my online store, which is Shopify. I also have Etsy, so I do all the online stuff. I also do markets, which I'm very slowly getting back into. I'm only doing like maybe 1 a week here and there. I've got markets, obviously got my YouTube income, I have affiliate income, and I have sponsorship deals. So I've still got other income streams kind of like passively working behind the scenes, small things that I can do to make money. But I really do want to try and get this store up and running within the next month or so. Now, I have set myself a goal to have it up by March. Currently, it is the end of January, so it's the 30th of Jan. Obviously, we have 1 more day tomorrow. But it is the 30th of Jan, so it's coming up to the end of January. I want to give myself the full Feb to get all this done. But I will tell you the phases. I have broken this launch up into several different parts, and the reason I'm doing it this way rather than doing made to order is because it stressed me out too much last year and kind of sent me into a mental breakdown, I'm not gonna lie. And I got really burnt out. So I don't want that to happen again. I'm putting my health first, and the way to do that, especially when I'm getting bigger online, is to make sure everything is in stock rather than made to order. So then when I do get orders or when I have a viral video and, you know, lots of people order, I'm not left like without anything to ship. Like, it's gonna be so much easier if everything's already pre-made. So that's my reasoning behind making it pre-made rather than made to order. I did try do that a year or 2 ago, probably 2 years ago now. And it was great while it lasted, but then I went through 2 different moves, like with the houses and stuff. So it was really hard to keep on top of that. But now I'm feeling a bit more refreshed after having so much time off, and I want to come back and try and get this done. So then I can kind of have days off, because I don't really have days off when I'm working in my small business. I'm sort of working every single day, and I'd rather have like a day or 2 off like a normal person does, because yeah, I've never really had that, especially since going full-time. Obviously I was still in school when I started when I was 15, but yeah, since I went full-time like 5 or 6 years ago, I just don't have days off, and I really need to start prioritizing that, I feel. Otherwise it is really easy to just get burnt out and everything else. Anyway, so I will be cutting so much stuff off the website. If you have ever looked at my website, you'll know that I've got lots on there over like the past probably 2 years of just uploading different launches. I also did 12 launches, or not 12 launches last year. I think I did close to it, like maybe 8. And then the year before I did 12 launches or something like that. So that's way too many. I'm cutting it down to 4 also this year. All these fabrics. So all of these rows plus the rows below it too. So there's another 2 rows below it. They are all online. So they are all online fabrics, which that's just too many. There's too many. So I will be cutting probably a third. No, wait, I'm going to cut down to a third. So I'm cutting 2/3 of the fabrics, and I'm not going to have them up on the website. And then I'm going to just do like limited releases. I was actually also thinking about, from these walls, I was going to do like I've got probably 1,000 fabrics in here. So I was going to like maybe draw a number and count until I get to the number, like fabric, and be like, this one. And then pull it out of the wall, and then I have to make every single item I have, or like close to it, wherever I can, and then upload that and just sell it until it's gone, and just try and get rid of fabrics. Not rid of it, just like trying to like, yeah, I love my wall, but I have too much fabric and it needs to go. Like, I need to start trying to sell it all rather than keep buying new fabrics, because I'm a bit of a hoarder, and I don't like, when something gets really close to selling out, I actually take it off the website and I store it somewhere else. Like I'll like move it over to here. Like there's heaps of like these ones, you probably can't even see it. Like I'll do this. Why Taylah? Why? Just in case, you know, I ever need it. I gotta stop doing that. And I think I just need to start trying to like sell as much as I can from this wall. And yeah, because I've actually got too much fabric that I'd need another one of these. I could fill up another one of these And that's just insane. That's too much. That's just too much. Is it too much? Probably, yeah, a little bit. I thought I'd tell you the phases though. So I've broken it down into 7 phases. And if you are new to the channel, here is what I sell specifically. So I sell tote bags. It is a newer sort of product released last year. They take ages to make and they use a lot of material. They take about an hour at least, maybe an hour and a half to make. Between all the cutting, ironing, sewing, and they use about 1.5 meters of material between the 3 different types of material that I use with it. So there's that. And then we have key rings, like the little wristlets, I guess. I call them key fobs, but they're wristlets, fabric ones. So I have those. I also have scrunchy wristlets, which are just a scrunchie, but it's the same sort of thing with the like little keychain thing. I have bows. I have quite a big selection of bows, but I usually have like my fabric bows, so I have wrote that down. And I've also wrote oversized bows. Oversized bows will be staying on. They are a little bit more annoying to make, and I typically choose not to like continue products if I don't like making them, but I know that they are very popular, and if I just sit down and make a whole bunch in a day, it won't be as big of a deal. I think it's more like because it's so like annoying to make it if I only get one of them, whereas if I'm doing a batch it's not as bad. So I've got that. Double ribbon bows, they are very popular as well, and I do like making them. Like, they're pretty simple to make. It's just, again, if I'm only doing one, it's annoying, so I want to try and do a really big batch of those. I have the makeup bags. So the toiletry bags or the carry-all bags, whatever you want to call them, they have been insane and very, very popular. That's probably what caused my little breakdown at the end of last year, because I just sold so many, which I'm so grateful for. It's just, I wish they were in stock rather than made to order, because they just take so long. They really do, especially now that I'm going to be changing them slightly. I'm adding an extra layer to make them even thicker, because I do like the really sturdy ones, which I'll go through that once we get to that phase. But yeah, there's a few different things I want to think about for those makeup bags coming in to, yeah, just like making them even better than they are. And I know a lot of people comment, oh, but they take me this long. But like, just because it takes one person so long doesn't mean it's going to take someone else as long, especially because I'm doing a tab, a handle, and a pocket, and then I'm also cutting out several layers. So like, it's like a sandwich. It's like got the lining, the stabilizer stuff, it's like this stuff, to like make it thicker, to make the lining thicker. It's not, I think it's stabilizer is one word for it, but so lining, stabilizer, then it's like the fluffy wadding, and then there's like a thicker, more stabilizy wadding, but it's still wadding, but it's just not as thick as the other one. But it's like kind of, it just makes it nice and firm, I guess. And then there's the outer layer, and I'm also thinking about putting a waterproof layer in there, but I think I might charge extra for that one, because not everyone uses them for makeup. Like, I can understand for makeup, because if there's a spill, you don't want it going out to the outside. But a lot of people I've been talking to, they use it for like stationery, like pencils, or they use it for like their hair accessories. Like, they use it for things that like aren't gonna spill, like even like hair products. You know, your hair products, maybe like your, or deodorant and stuff, that's not gonna like spill and make a mess, like, but whereas foundation might. So I think I might add that on as an extra. Anyway, so the makeup bags been very, very popular, and I have no doubt in my mind that they're going to be very, very popular this year too. And I've got so many different designs for those that I want to put up. I just need to figure out which ones I'm going to do. I also have my scrunchies. So I have 4 different types of scrunchies. I have my mini, petite, regular size scrunchie, in thin and wide elastic, and I have my XL scrunchies. So there's a lot of different scrunchies there, a lot of different types to make. I want to really try and like limit this amount, because I think at the moment I might have like 200 different fabrics online for different fabric types, and then because there's so many different types of those scrunchies, it ends up like 600 or 700 products. So there's too many. Towel scrunchies as well. I have also purchased microfiber toweling, which is like probably better for the hair to dry. That I haven't even touched, and I bought that back in like probably October or September. Like, it was so long ago. And then hair claws. So the hair claws don't sell that well on my website, but I do want to add up maybe like a listing for a bulk buy, like or a randomized one for like a little bit cheaper, sort of like a mystery deal. So I do want to add that too. So that's what is going up on the website. And now let's talk about the phases of the, what I'm doing, because I'm only going to say this once. I doubt I'm going to go into this much detail in the future videos. So I've got 7 different phases on this sheet. So this I wouldn't even count as a day. I think this is just an intro to what this is. I probably won't even get really started on anything today. I would think it'll be tomorrow and then probably sometime next week by the time I properly get started. But pretty much is pick scrunchy fabrics, cut scrunchy fabrics, cut the key fobs, scrunchy key fobs, bows, and TS. What is TS? Towel scrunchies. So cut all those and then do like a little stock take. So I do have Inventora, which is amazing for small businesses like me who have a lot of stock and won't be able to like keep up with it, especially when you're going cross platforms, especially because I have Etsy and Shopify. Can do both, and it can measure how much stock you have, but also if, let's just say I'm making the tote bags, again, as I said, it takes 1.5 meters of fabric. If I'm making a tote bag and a makeup bag, for example, if someone buys the tote bag, it'll remove the makeup bag listings if I don't have enough like material left. So I love that about it. Wouldn't be too much of a big deal now because I'm not doing it made to order, but it is really good to like keep track of everything. So I will be looking back into that because I think it's been like 2 years since I really got on there and did a big stock take of the Inventora that I had. And yeah, it is really good. So whether I do that way or whether I do like, last year I did like a stock take and I wrote it on pieces of paper and I had like all the different scrunchie designs and like I wrote how many meters loosely that I had. So I could also do it that way too. So like there's 2 options that I have for that, but I just want to try and kind of work out what I've got. And like I might not even need to, it depends on what fabrics I choose. If I choose like the 50 fabrics that I want, I'll probably only do it for those 50 fabrics and not the rest, because I don't want to, I'm not doing this whole thing. It would only be like here and it would only be like the 50 I choose. Anyway, that's phase 1 and I suspect about 2 days. Phase 2, 1 day, is to make original bows. So they'll be already pre-cut from the day before. So make all those up, which I wrote down 10. So I've wrote down 10 different bow colors, which would mean like probably 4 each for those. Make oversized bows. Again, I'm thinking like 3 or 4. I don't want to put up too much and I don't want to like put too much pressure on myself to make like heaps. But yeah, I'm thinking like 3 or 4 of every color. I think I've got 5 oversized bows, like 5 oversized bows colors, which it might be okay, or I might add a couple more. I don't know. Because the thing with oversized bows there's 2 different types. There's ones with tails and there's ones without tails. So we'll see. And then the double ribbon bows. Now there's like 5 colors of those, I think, or 6. So I was probably going to make like 5 each. But yeah, that's 1 day. It should take me to do all of that. Maybe like 100, 150 bows. I would say like 100 is pretty reasonable in 1 day for me to do. I can kind of achieve that. 3. So phase 3 will take 2 to 5 days, I estimate. But we will see, because yes, I can make 1,000 scrunchies in a week. But do I want to put myself under heaps of pressure again? No, I'm taking lots of time and like, yeah, just taking lots of time. So I've got make my mini size, my petite size, normal size scrunchies, and the XLs. And they range between like 3 and 4 per piece. So it will be quite a few, but we'll see. We'll see on the, how many I end up choosing. Phase 4 is make all the makeup bags. So this will take probably 5 days. I've like got 2 to 5 days, but honestly it's probably gonna take at least 5 days to make all these, because I know when I was working like 13 to 15 hour days for 7 days straight, I could only make 70. So it's really not that many. Really not that many. I guess I was doing like other things in between there too. Like I was making all the other orders, like scrunchies and bows and stuff, but majority of it was just makeup bags. We'll be making all the makeup bags. Originally I had 28 makeup bag designs when I first released them back in October or September or something. I'm not doing that. I'm only gonna do, I think, 15 makeup bag designs. But we'll see, because I do want to have like specific ones. And obviously that's the mini, medium and large. There's 3 different sizes in the makeup bags as well. So I was thinking three of them, like 3 minis, 3 mediums, 3 large, or maybe like 4 minis, 4 mediums, 2 large, because I know large isn't sold as regularly. So I think it will probably just be depending. It will just be depending on what it is. I think 442 would probably be better, if I'll be honest. Yeah, the minis and the mediums sell really good, but then again, the large does sell better online than does at markets, so I don't know. Phase 5. Phase 5 I actually forgot about, so I've had to like shove it in and then move all the other phases down. But phase 5 is the tote bags. I completely forgot about them, and they are important because they do sell really well. So I do have quite a few tote bags that I want to do different colors and stuff. I've got 5 down at the moment, but honestly it's probably gonna be more than 5, more like 8 maybe. Yeah, so I think I've got 5 to 8 tote bags, different designs. Probably the same, very similar ones to what I had last year, but I'll just have them in stock this time. So there's those, and I estimate 2 to 3 days to make them all, but I know I can only make about 8 in a day, because that's like 8 hours, and that's 8 hours working like start to finish. And like obviously you have breaks and like you mess around, and it probably ends up being like 9 or 10 hours by the time you finish it. Anyway, so I could probably make 8 in a day, and if I'm doing 8 times 3, for example, it would be more like 3 days. So yeah, I have got 2 to 3 days written down, and we'll see what happens there. Phase 6 is another 2 to 3 day one, and it's the trial of the laptop bags and the book bags. So on the coin purses. So I feel like this one probably going to need like 5 days, not 2 to 3, but anyway. I was only going to do 5 different colours for the laptop bags and be very selective, because I don't know how they'll go. Coin purses, I do want to try and do quite a few different types, and I feel like they're going to be a lot easier to make, a lot quicker to make, and I could probably smash a lot of those out. But again, these are trials, so I don't know. And then the book bags as well, which I haven't actually got written down there, but I know that that's something that I wanted to try and do as well, because I've left that one right to the end, because again, if everything gets too much, I'll probably just drop it again. But I do want to try and get those out, because I know I've been promising a lot of people that they will be coming out, and then yeah, so we'll see. I just need to work out like what size to make the laptop bags as well, because like I know a lot of other people only do one size, but I know there's a whole bunch of different laptop sizes. I'm not really sure, if I'll be honest. Then we got phase 7, which is the last phase of this whole, yeah, launch. And that's pretty much just all the admin stuff and taking photos. So it's taking photos of all the new products, taking photos in my hair, so taking stylized pics, editing all the photos, uploading all the listings, removing the old listings, which probably would be the other way around, and redoing the website, and then new apps. So at the moment I've only really got 1 or 2 apps on Shopify, but I know there's a lot that I will enhance my site, so I need to like research and have a look at what people recommend for the apps for Shopify in 2025. So that will be that. So that's like my whole, I guess, what's gonna happen. That's my plan. That's my plan. That's my 7-step plan on how to launch my website, or relaunching my website after having such a big time off. I don't know what to expect. Like, I'm hoping that once I do all this work, like, people will like want to purchase from me, because I've never been shut for this long. By the time I launch, I'll probably have been shut for 2.5 months, and I think the longest I've ever been, like, you know, with the website closed is about 3 weeks. So yeah, me just like being on socials, posting a lot, like getting people's attention about, oh, this is what's going to happen, this launch is happening on this date. I haven't picked a date yet, but once I decide on a date, I'll start posting about it. I'll start posting like little snippets and stuff, and I feel like it might get a lot of attraction, especially for the makeup bag. So I don't know what to expect, but I have good hopes, I guess, high hopes that it won't be a flop. Because I have done launches in the past where they have been flops, but again, I haven't really promoted enough or like been very active. The only times like I actually do well in a launch is when I'm promoting at least a week before, and I feel like I'll be promoting this like 4 weeks in advance, so there'll be a lot of like anticipation and like date setting, I feel, and like a lot more opportunity to get this out there to let people know that this is what's going to happen. Yeah, whether I feel like I'm not going to choose the fabrics today. It's just not going to happen. I just really wanted to sit down and like tell you all that, because I just did my hair again. Dude, when I first bought the Dyson, I hated it. I was like, this doesn't work. Why is it not working? I'm listening to all these other influencers and all these other people online tell me how to work it, and I'm like, this just doesn't work. Because they all said to like do 90% dry, or they said to use this product, and I bought like 4 or 5 different products just to try and like get my hair to stay like in a blow wave, and it just never worked. And then I think a few weeks ago I just was like, I'm too lazy to get my hair dryer because it's in my suitcase. I'm just going to like dry my hair with the barrel. Well, using that worked so much better than trying to dry my hair 90% and then doing it. Like, it works. Like, it actually holds my hair, and like my hair is still curly the next day. Like, it's just so much better. Like, it will drop a bit, but it's still like the blow wavy look. It's not like dead straight, which is what would happen. I would like spend like half an hour dry, like doing the barrels, and then they'll just fall out within 10 minutes. Whereas now I spend half an hour drying my hair, which is probably around the same amount of time that I would spend. Actually, it's probably not even half an hour. I reckon it's like 20 minutes. So it's probably the same amount I'd spend on drying my hair anyway, because it takes me a long time to dry my hair, even with my really good hairdryer. But yeah, I just do barrels with the Dyson hair thing, and it comes out like this. And like, I like it. Like, it looks like a little blowout. Anyway, because I just washed my hair, so I was like, I might as well just jump on while I look half put together. I probably haven't actually even like mentioned this, but I just want to like also thank everyone for commenting and like reaching out for my last video, which obviously won't be the last video when you guys are watching it, because I had like 6 or something videos to post in between the update and now. But yeah, I really do appreciate everyone that did take the time to comment, reach out. I am feeling like a lot better, like within myself and mentally. It definitely is grief, probably more than anything. Like, yes, I'm burnt out, but I think it's grief, and it's just probably a little bit, yeah, I'm just really sad about everything that's happened. So, but I'm feeling a lot better, and I think getting back into work has helped a lot. Like, after I filmed that day, like, I felt so much better. And then when I went to the market that weekend, again, I felt really, really good. Just like getting back on the sewing machine and like doing what I love, because I do love this, and it's something that I've loved for 11 years. It is my hobby. It is my life. Really thoroughly enjoy it. And to stop it completely for like 5 weeks probably wasn't, I don't know if it was a good thing or bad thing. I don't know. I think I did need the time to kind of like process everything that did happen. I think maybe, yeah, just coming back slowly has helped a lot, and like just doing bits and pieces here and there. But yeah, I'm really, really glad to be back. Although I don't know if I'm back fully, but I'm just like back when I can at the moment. Yeah, thank you everyone that did like comment and offer advice or just send their well wishes. I really, really appreciate all the support. And yeah, I just thought I'd mention that, because yeah, I just haven't, oh, this is my first video back, really, because I haven't been on there. Anyway, I'm going to probably jump on tomorrow. My childhood dog is not well, and she has to be put down tomorrow as well, little Peppy. So I'm going to go say my last goodbyes, and then Dad's taking her in tomorrow. So, it's just so much, but it's fine. It's okay. She lived a good life. She's like 14 or 15 or something. She's lived a really good life on the farm, and yeah, she's just not well at the moment, so the poor baby. So I'm gonna just go to the farm and support my family and say goodbye to Pippi, because I think she's in a lot of pain. Anyway, we won't talk about sad things anymore. Let's stop talking about sad things, otherwise I will cry again. I feel like I've shown you everything here, but there's also all of these. So like, these are a bunch of makeup bag patterns and stuff that I want to do. So there's like so much in there. And I haven't even shown you guys this. I also received this amazing package from Aussie Biz Chick. So they've got such cute branding. But it's essentially, I guess, a subscription box. I think you can get one-off boxes, but it is a subscription box that you get every month to help with your business in some way. And they always have themes Like they'll have like productivity themes or like themes on growing your business. Like, yeah, there's like, they choose a theme every month. But I received this one, which I think was the December box. I'm not positive, but it sort of like goes in with the new year. So I've got a little desk calendar, which I really like. And the reason is, it's not just a desk calendar, it's a marketing calendar. So it has all of the important dates on it. So for example, in January, it's got everything from like obviously New Year's Day, but it's got like make your dreams come true day, get to know your customers day. Like it's got all those random days that you would never think about or never even know about unless you had a calendar like this. Probably should message about my BAS too. Also has like to message about your business activity statements. I'm usually so behind with my BAS. Mostly because I'm just behind with everything because I haven't been working. Anyway, so yeah, it's got like the different things. World Pizza Day, Galentine's Day, and Valentine's Day. So yeah, I like that. I like that it's got this because it's handy. It's handy to have that you can like do social media posts relating to it. You could like do launches related to it too. Obviously I won't be open for Valentine's Day this year, which is very different for me. So they've got like a whole bunch of things in this box. Let's have a look. So they have the essential kit, which is designed for women, which I really like this kit. So it comes with all of those little bits and pieces, which I feel like would be so perfect for a market, like just to put it in the market tin. So like when I go, or like even in my car, so when I do markets or when I like go do stuff, I have this because there's so many times where I've needed like specific things like a safety pin or something, and this would like come in handy. So it's got all different, yeah, bits and pieces that you might need. They also have glasses, which I'm pretty sure I gave to my little cousin, but they're blue light glasses. They might also be out there, I don't know. But they're, yeah, just glasses that you wear for like when you're reading on like a computer and stuff to help with headaches. We've also got some books. So we have this book and this book. So we got Self-Made and How to Talk to Anyone, which again, they love to put books in to, I guess, further your knowledge, which I'm not into reading yet, but that is one of my goals, I guess, for 2025 is to get into reading. So yeah, these would be really cool to like read, especially because it's so hard to choose a book as well that relates to what I want to achieve, and these are purposely picked for small business owners or entrepreneurs, so something like this would be good. This one says 92 little tricks for big success in relationships, so that'd be really cool. I actually have, I don't know if I have this book, How to Talk to Anyone. I don't know if it's the same book that is like super popular, but like just reimagined, I guess. I don't know. Because there was one that was like, I think I've actually got it upstairs. It's like How to Talk to Anyone. But it's like from the 90s, I think. Might be a different one, like same sort of thing. It says 1999. It could be. Could be. But yeah, this one's just like a nicer version, I guess. Also got like little this, and they've got like little notebooks too, which is really cute. So that'd be cute for my orders. I do love a notebook, especially when they're like pretty designs like this. So it's just, and it's also got like a little timer. So it's a hexagon timer. I haven't really worked out how to use it yet, but it's got like all different times and like all the different buttons. It's also that too. It does have like the little instructions, which I'll keep with that. Really, really cool. And they sent it to me. So just to like have a look and try out and to show you guys. And I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Aussie Biz Trick, for sending me this little parcel full of so many lovely goodies. And yeah, if you wanted to check them out as well, I'll tag them down below. Oh yeah, and the other thing that I got recently, which is actually quite exciting because Tina messaged me not long ago and was like, ooh, we should do a little something something. So we got something cooking in the works. So I'm very excited. But if you don't know Tina from XXL Scrunchie, she's from Canada and has like a warehouse and everything. And I think she has 10 employees. Like, it's so cool. Started her business I think it's January of 2020, but like her first scrunchie was made in 2019 in December. Really, really cool. But I decided to do like a little purchase, I guess, from her. So I ordered some tops, obviously, because I really love an oversized baggy tee. Like, I just love a baggy tee. I love being cozy and everything. So I got this one, which is really cute with her like designs on it. Oh, and she sells scrunchies, if that wasn't like obvious with the name, but she does other things too. I also purchased a jumper because obviously I'm freezing in the winter. And probably starting like in May, if I'll be honest. So I did buy a little jumper with the cute little flowers on it. So I got that one as well. And I also bought a beach towel because I was like, absolutely, I want a beach towel. That's so cool. And again, it's her designs on there. And it's really big actually. Like this beach towel is massive. So there's that one. And I think it's like, I don't know, sand resistant or something, because like that, it's like a weird feel to it. And then she also sent me a tee as well, which is the Girl Gang one. So I was like, that is like so, yeah, relevant, because like, obviously we're supporting each other. So that was really cool. Anyway, so that's all from Tina from XXL Scrunchies. I do have a market on I have a market on Saturday. So I will be going to that. It's only one stall, like one table. So I did want to try and like get a couple scrunchies made and a couple bows, just because I am very low on everything because I haven't restocked since last year. I did well at my other market though. I was so surprised. I don't know if it's because I had the bags there, because I did sell 3 bags, which is about $150. I did sell like a bunch of other things. I made $507 for a January market. I was so surprised. Like I was like, whoa, that's like a lot of money for a January market. I'd probably say for a January market I would expect like $200 to $300. So I was very excited about that. So yeah, we'll see how we go this weekend. I'm expecting about $300, but we'll see. We'll see. It depends if I bring my bags or not. But yeah, so that's that. Oh, and it's gonna be so hot next week, starting Sunday. It's gonna be like 36 degrees, and that's really high. So it's gonna be like super, super, super hot, pretty warm for like what I'm used to, especially in Victoria, Australia. The Saturday is gonna be only like 28, which is pleasant. Like it's still pretty warm, but like once you get into the 30s, it's like way too hot for a market, which a lot of markets have actually cancelled on the weekend because of that. And then next week it's gonna be like 36, 38 every single day. So it's gonna be very, very hot next week. So I don't even know if I'll be able to like work because it'll be really warm in this room. But I mean, if I keep the blind down, it should be okay. We'll see, we'll see. What other updates do I have for you guys? I feel like maybe this is just an update video. Maybe I just make this into a massive like, here's my plans. Honestly, I feel like that might be what happens because I just have so much that I've just said, and like by the time I do everything else it might be a bit much. Well, if I do end up cutting this into a different video, thank you everyone for watching, and let me know what you guys think of my 7-step plan on relaunching the website. Make sure you follow and subscribe to my channel and turn that bell notification on so you can yeah, just be updated when I do release the new videos and all the different phases, and see how I go with it. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye!